Hey everybody, it's Dr. Galvin. Quick update. I promised I would tell you what happened after my immunization. I was kind of hoping to get some sort of symptoms to tell me that my immune system had been triggered by that second dose of the Moderna COVID vaccine. And sure enough, 4 o'clock last night, I woke up and I had some chills and body aches, and felt kind of like, oh, I'm coming down with something. Just what we'd expect. I took a little bit of Tylenol, went away. When the Tylenol wore off this morning, chills came back, took another dose of Tylenol. My arm's a little sore, now feeling much better. I feel like I'm kind of through it. But to my mind, that's reassuring. It tells me that I've had a good, robust immune response, and probably that vaccination has worked well. Interestingly, I talked about tracking heart rates as a very good indicator of health yesterday, and I'm going to post a picture of my watch. You can see that my normal resting heart rate is usually in the low 50s. Today, guess what it's been? In the 70s all day long. And that's sort of normal. Something's going on. Your body's responding. Indeed, my respiratory rate has gone, normally as 12 to 13, has been 14 to 15 today. So that's another indicator that something, the body's dealing with something. One last thing I noticed, that as I kind of got these symptoms, it kind of came to me that, I haven't been sick at all. I mean, not even a sniffle since last October. And I don't know about the rest of you, but, I'm wondering if anybody else has noticed that. It makes sense, right? We've talked about in prior videos about the flu being much less contagious than COVID, and flu, not only flu, but influenza type viruses, cold viruses. Lots of those things are much less contagious, and masks, hand washing, social distancing are far more effective for those types of things than they are for COVID, even though they are effective for COVID. So I'm curious to know, has anybody else noticed that they haven't really gotten sick in the last year? If so, put it down in the comments. See, maybe it's an N of 1. I'm just kind of noticing. But I also noticed that in my clinic and also in the emergency department, we're not seeing the normal sort of winter viruses that we normally see. It would make a lot of sense because of the things we're doing to protect against COVID have a much bigger effect than these other viruses. Anyway, if anything changes, I'll let you know, but I think that I had the expected response, fever, a little bit of chills, and that's what I would expect. And you can probably expect the same thing when you get your vaccine. Stay safe. I'll talk to you soon.